Crocodile gets constricted by python. Crocodile faces an assault from jaguar. Within the realm of wildlife, crocodiles, pythons, lions, and jaguars are acknowledged as formidable and hazardous adversaries. Renowned for their power, swiftness, and fierceness in both hunting and safeguarding their domains, these creatures command respect. Presently, we present a list of 30 animals capable of overcoming crocodiles, pythons, lions, and jaguars. What occurs when a hedgehog faces a rattlesnake? The reptilian assailant attempts an attack. However, the foe's layer of thorns poses a significant threat. A well-defined strategy is imperative to breach this defensive barrier. The cluster of thorns advances, almost as if issuing a challenge. The optimal decision at this moment is to depart. Hedgehog and snake find themselves as archenemies. The spiky combatant persistently sinks its teeth into the prey's body. Similar to the honey badger, the hedgehog's approach involves targeting the victim's head, eliminating any chance of escape. Elsewhere, a male lion takes a nap amid a herd of wild buffalo. The buffalo herd persistently harasses the predator. The lion finds no opportunity to contend for its survival. Fear sought refuge beneath the tree but remained unable to elude the buffalo herd's onslaught. In this instance, a gathering of over 5 lions encircles a wild buffalo. Remarkably, the prey displays unwavering fearlessness, consistently driving away its predators. Undeterred, the lion persists in the pursuit. The question arises, will they triumph in overpowering the buffalo or not? While the buffalo had previously triumphed over a lone lion, this encounter proved distinct. 2 predators launched an assault, with the lion steadfastly controlling the buffalo's rear. Despite the victim's repeated resistance, it became evident they had underestimated their adversary. As one of the colossal herbivores in Africa, the buffalo, brimming with valor, confronted 4 lions through multiple chases, instilling fear in the predators and prompting their retreat. Lions roamed the territory in search of prey. Swiftly, they approach the buffalo herd and target a young one for their hunt. Yet, when the lion makes its move, the buffalo promptly mobilize, fiercely defending their young. The overwhelming number of buffaloes intimidates the lions, compelling them to retreat. Having migrated for days, the herd becomes thirsty and pauses for a drink at a stream. Unbeknownst to them, a hungry lion observes from a distance. The predator swiftly closes in, surprising the buffaloes and launching an attack. However, the tables turn as the lion's comrades join in, subjecting the buffalo to continued torment. The buffalo appears to be nearing its end, but friends arrive in the nick of time, rescuing it from impending death. One daring buffalo taunts the lion, then swiftly plunges into the water, deeming it the safest refuge. Unfortunately, the buffalo is unaware that it has entered the territory of a crocodile, which promptly attacks. The buffalo retreats to the shore and must now confront the hungry lions. Fortunately, timely intervention from its companions saves the buffalo. Outnumbered and fearful, the lions hastily flee. The crocodile, angered by the disturbance, adds another layer of danger to the already tumultuous situation. Python stands as one of the adversaries for crocodiles. Otters, small mammals adept at dwelling in both terrestrial and aquatic environments. Crocodiles count as among the foes of their own kind. Otters, small mammals capable of thriving both on land and in water. Have you ever observed a clash between a group of otters and a crocodile? In this scenario, the young crocodile astutely disregarded the provocations from the otters. Otters, also referred to as river wolves or water dogs, engage in territorial competition with crocodiles. Despite their tendency to constantly assail their adversaries, otters lack the strength to singly overcome an adult alligator. Within Zambia's Kafue National Park, the river echoed with a roar as a crafty otter twice bit the tail of a crocodile in a daring attack. Approaching an alligator, the otter family employs the previously discussed tactic to divert the attention of their intended victim. The skirmish unfolds as the entire otter school launches an assault on the crocodile. Remarkably, the lone crocodile quickly succumbs to the otter onslaught, with repeated bites to the head. After an almost hour-long battle, the otter family successfully emerges victorious over their prey. While the crocodiles leisurely rest on the shore, an otter plays in the nearby sand. It appears that the crocodile, seemingly indifferent, starts to move away, recognizing the formidable challenge posed by the otters. During a lake crossing, a crocodile obstructs an elephant, provoking the massive creature to launch a furious attack. Despite relentless kicks and headbutts, the crocodile remains unresponsive, possibly due to extreme pain or succumbing to death. Otters contend with enemies such as wild dogs, crocodiles, and the predatory jaguar. In the early morning, the jaguar embarks on a hunt, seeking riverside fish to satiate its hunger. Given their substantial size, jaguars require a considerable amount of food to feel satisfied. Therefore, the jaguar aims to capture more otters, a rich protein source for its body. Despite adopting a new strategy, the jaguar's attempt at otter hunting proves unsuccessful this time. The otter enjoys a sunbath until two jaguars encroach upon their territory. This provokes the otters, compelling them to retreat. The jaguar, a prominent member of the big cat family in central Brazil, possesses expertise as an adept underwater predator. On a quest to satisfy its hunger, the jaguar crosses a river, stealthily stalking the vertebrates along the riverbank, leveraging its years of hunting experience. Spotting two caimans in the middle of the river, the jaguar swiftly swims toward its prey without hesitation. In a lightning-quick movement, it seizes and submerges one caiman, causing it to flail away from the river in desperation. After exhausting the first caiman, the jaguar devises a new tactic, skillfully locking the neck of a crocodile and pulling it ashore. Leopards, on the other hand, observe crocodiles from a distance, and the prey sunbathes on the opposite riverbank. In a sudden and stealthy rush, the jaguar attempts to hunt, but this endeavor proves unsuccessful. The Amazon rainforest is inhabited by formidable creatures, including the caiman crocodile, regarded as the river's dominator, being a highly ruthless predator. Contrastingly, the jaguar is considered the apex predator of the jungle. The riverbank becomes a preferred hunting ground for jaguars, well-adapted residents of many years. Meanwhile, a young crocodile makes an appearance. Jaguars, adept at recognizing prey weaknesses, employ a tactic involving locking onto the skull and releasing. In the Amazon rainforest, the jaguar holds the reputation of being the ultimate jungle predator. In this vast jungle, there is a territory familiar to jaguars, and the jaguar commences its hunting journey with deliberate steps. Stalking with precision, it spots a caiman crocodile, as skillful as a true hunter. The jaguar swoops down on its prey and brings it ashore. The natural world is cruel. Life and death are fragile. Only the strongest can survive. In this war, python is the loser. Now it has become big cat food. It was an unbelievable and action-packed scene. When a mother leopard attacked a giant python, a python's predatory attack can happen within seconds, especially when they're hiding in the dark or on the bottom of water. Can the mother leopard attack a giant python? The mother leopard attacks a giant python when it's on the bottom of water. Can the mother leopard scare away this scary man? What happens when the boar gets bored with the lion? For eyes looking at each other, it seems that the cold-blooded killer and the big cat both know that the other is not someone who can be touched. The conflict between these two cannibals seems to go back a long time, and pythons are clearly not bullies. The fight between these two animals is extremely scary and tense. The python didn't even flinch before delivering a fatal blow to the lion's face. If it weren't for the help of his fellow humans, perhaps the one who had to die today was the big cat. The python is the biggest cat in the world, and it's the biggest animal in the world. A python should never be provoked. The lions will certainly not be able to forget this lesson. If you like this video, give us a like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. A fierce wrestling match unfolds in the wild. As the honey badger engages in a struggle with the python, Initially, the pythons appear to dominate, successfully restraining the honey badger. The dynamics shift with the sudden arrival of jackals. The pythons lose control of the confrontation. Their attention wavers, providing the honey badger an opening. The formidable python succumbs, falling prey to the hungry predators, resulting in a tragic conclusion. Did you know that this limbless reptile, referred to as gluttons, can devour prey 5 times the size of their head? Detecting crocodiles, predators swiftly launch an attack. The massive python gradually consumes its victim. Yet this does not signify the conclusion. Crocodiles aren't the sole casualties, as not every creature succumbs to becoming prey. The ancient behemoth exhibits sufficient intelligence to outmaneuver a cunning python, delivering a fatal blow. The python is left with no chance whatsoever to execute its murderous intentions. Instead, it faces a fierce counterattack. This enduring crocodile, well-versed in survival tactics, eludes the unfortunate fate orchestrated by the python. The serpent finds a comfortable spot to rest for the night, only to wake up the next morning surrounded by an unexpected swarm of bees. The following morning, the python found itself ensnared by a swarm of bees. The next dawn, the python was ensnared by a swarm of bees. Is this nature's gift of a free meal? Not really. These tiny insects pose a genuine threat. Being highly hazardous and untouchable, the python coiled tightly around the antelope, ceasing its breath, attempting to devour it. The python fell prey to a swarm of bees. The antelope succumbed to a swarm of bees. Excessively greedy, it failed to consider the sharp weaponry of its intended meal. The antelope's pointed horns penetrated the python's head, inflicting pain upon the serpent. Perhaps it too will perish alongside its intended prey. In Krabi, Thailand, a fierce confrontation unfolds between sworn adversaries. A mighty king cobra is vanquished by a smaller python, yet the tide turns. The cobra's head disappears into the snake's jaws. Who emerges as the true victor? The python endeavors to consume another of its kind. Is it a mistake or a deliberate act? Utilizing its most formidable power, it constricts the smaller python, then proceeds to engulf its captive. The king cobra stands out as one of the most potent venomous species. A mere 7 milliliters of its venom can fatally affect 10 adults within half an hour. While pythons lack venom, their bites wield formidable strength, marked by consecutive forceful snaps. Small pythons struggle to tightly coil around their adversaries. As the opposition proves overwhelmingly dominant, this snake is clearly no match. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. The roadside discovery unveils a king cobra gripping a python, displaying unexpected strength as it seizes the python's head in its jaws. Contrary to any perceived weakness, the cobra persists until its potent venom weakens the python, diminishing its capacity to maintain a grip. This time, fortune favors. As the python plots an assault on the hedgehog, it endeavors to draw the prey in for a constriction. Is it a straightforward task? In conclusion, we extend our gratitude to all who have followed the channel from its inaugural videos to the present, and we warmly welcome new viewers to join us. Stay tuned for our daily endeavors in delivering top-notch videos. Feel free to share this video with your friends. Once again, thank you, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.